Ladies and gentlemen, hi, hello, how are you? Welcome to the state of the channel. I'm a little late. I apologize. I thought I had another day. I did not. State of the channel for September 2025. The game we are looking at today is called Gal Guardians, Servants of the Dark. This was a gift from good friend Scarlett, which means there will be a Let's Play of it someday. When that day will be, will it be a stream? I don't know, but maybe. Speaking of streams, we just started streaming Legend of Zelda New Awakening, a replay of a ROM hack I did many years ago. And it also highlights, is that the right term? I don't know. It does something. Notes me returning to streaming on YouTube. Doing dual streams from now on. We'll see how that goes. It's hopefully going to save me a little more time when it comes to editing and uploading and all this other stuff. So, excuse me. That's the plan anyway. Speaking of the plan, let me get my thing open here. Video schedule right there. So, let's talk about what have we done this year. We've done a lot this year. We finished Little King's Story. We started and finished Portrait of Ruin. We started and finished Final Fantasy X. We finished Melon Journey, which just made it into the podcast this week, by the way. We did a replay of Mega Man Unlimited. We started and finished Oracle of Ages. We did a replay of Okage. We started and finished Mega Man 11. And just coming up, ladies and gentlemen, Dredge, good old Dredge had some DLC, and your old pal Jason recorded it for you. So that's coming up here any day now. That's just going to be 2 episodes, one day, get it done. After that, here in October, we're going to do a fun, very fun, kind of hard game along the lines of 8 Doors and Bow and Islets and all those other things we played, called 9 Years of Shadow. I played it for myself. I struggled mightily, and I did a Let's Play of it, and I didn't struggle quite so mightily, but there was still some struggle. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it. And then at the end of the month, just before Halloween, ladies and gentlemen, we're swapping it up. We're going from all these not RPGs to a very long RPG. We are beginning Dragon Quest XI, the last game in the Final Fantasy / Dragon Quest series that's coming up, and we're going to be with that one for a while. I've got something like 60 episodes recorded, 70 hours into the game. We'll be with it for the rest of the year and into the first of next year. How much into next year, I don't know yet, but next year it's going to be a lot of Metroid. A lot of Metroid. Why did I say a lot of Metroid? A lot of Dragon Quest. I was thinking of something different. It's all these other games that we're playing that are kind of Metroidy. There might be Metroid next year. I don't know yet. We'll see. Taking a look at numbers over here on the channel. Everybody's watch time. Oh, watch time, view count, sub count. Everything's down. According to what I'm looking at right now, mine's about on par for where it's been. And I think part of that is because I put out a couple videos talking about the ad block conspiracy. I don't know what you want to call it. Supposedly, YouTube now, if you have an ad block, not only are they not counting your views toward the video you're watching, but they're also keeping you from posting comments. Like, you can post a comment, but the person who you posted it to doesn't get it. I think that's how that works. I don't know. I have neither been able to confirm nor deny. Some people have sent me comments, it works fine. Some people have sent me comments, it hasn't worked fine. But for the most part, it's working. And I just think it's something to do with YouTube's comment notification system, because I don't get notifications about a lot of them. Like, I don't find out about them unless I physically go looking. Or I get a comment that references a comment somebody made on something else, and then I have to go look it up. So, I don't know. Honest and truly, I don't know how it works. Me personally, I know as a streamer, I should, and a content creator, I should care about my view count more than I do, but I honestly really don't. As long as there's, 4 or 5 people that keep enjoying the crap I put out, I'll keep putting out the crap. But if there's what bothers me about it is if you are taking the time to leave a comment, and it's something that I don't know, do I need to reply to it? Something, you've taken the time to leave me a message. I want to make sure that I'm responding to it. And if I am not getting the notification, then that's a problem. So, real quick, I've talked about it in a couple other videos. Maybe you've seen them, maybe you haven't. But been considering, because all of my stuff, I've got a website, jasonsgroovemachine.com. Some of you know about it, some of you don't. A lot of you don't, came to find out, which is, I don't know how, because I talk about it all the damn time. That's fine. Don't matter. But I've got it set up. You can find links to all my videos on there, but at the moment you can't find all the videos on there. So considering putting all the videos on the website, they'd still be hosted at YouTube, but you can watch them on YouTube, you can watch them on the website. I think they're easier to find if you go through the website, because the organization on YouTube is horrible. I do the best with what they give me, and what they give me isn't great. But you can find all the videos over there, and considering making it possible to leave comments over there. And the comment system that I found looks pretty good. Had a couple people test it out, let me know what they thought, etc., etc. If that looks like something you might be interested in doing, perfect. Go over to the website. There's a sign up. It's just an email, just so you can log in and out and get emails about any replies and things like that. There's no sharing of data, no marketing, nothing like that. It's free. I'm never going to charge for anything. I've talked about that a bunch of times. Nothing I do is ever going to be behind any kind of paywall, which is why I'm so bad at doing like the crowdfunding Patreon stuff, because I don't feel like I should be gatekeeping that stuff. And yeah, anyway, that's what's going on over there. So if you want to check it out, go check it out. jasonsgroovemachine.com again. Sign up. The only thing right now that has the comments set up on it is the 7th guest. So, just so you know, right? Just so you know, that's what's set up. That's what's workable. And if you don't care, you don't care. Totally fine. Totally fine. It don't matter one bit. Okay, what else we got? Podcast is still podcasting along. I am going to have a excuse me, it's very early in the morning. I'm going to have a special episode of the podcast coming out here in a couple weeks time. Not 100% sure when it's going to go out, but got some stuff to talk about that I think will be interesting and entertaining if you're listening to the podcast. Electric Leftovers. Get it anywhere you get your podcasts, or at the website. There's a link for it at the website. See how it all comes together. So that podcast, we're into our 500th episodes, which is more than I ever thought that thing was going to last. I don't know if I'm proud of that or not, but that's what we got. So it's what I got to deal with. What else? Oh, view count. We haven't talked about views, subscribers, and all that. We are, let's refresh that, at 428 subscribers. It's not a lot. Not a lot came in September. I don't know why. I thought Mega Man everybody's going to be all excited about. We had a total of 12 new ones in August and 2 new ones so far. Well, not so far. It's over. 2 in September. So I don't know what I did, but I'm sorry. I take it back. I apologize for everything. we did a video. When did we do it? When we hit 400, I think. Where we went through and looked at some of the games in my collection. When we hit 450, we'll do the rest of them. And when I hit 500, I'm going to do a little project with a little game called Earthbound. I should probably start on that just because it's likely that it's going to happen eventually, and I may want to put more time into it than I'm thinking right now. I've wanted to be working on Earthbound again for a while, but the way I want to tackle Earthbound this time around is going to be very involved. There's going to be a lot to talk about and a lot to do with it. That's why I haven't really been super excited about doing it, because it's going to be a lot of work compared to how I normally do things. Going to try a lot of stuff that I've never done before in terms of the editing and all of that. So that's kind of where I've been, not super excited about doing it. But 500, we hit 500 subs and we'll do it. That is my promise to you, ladies and gentlemen. Oops, didn't mean to do that. What else? Do I have anything else? I don't know if I have anything else for you. I appreciate you guys, obviously. Let's talk about the streams. So, what I'd been doing is I streamed on Twitch on Monday nights. You all know that. And then I would take the video that I made streaming, and I would split it up into halves, because it's a 2-hour stream, and then I would upload those halves to YouTube, and then on Wednesday, 2 days after the stream, you could watch them. At the time I had started streaming on Twitch, they had kind of put this 24-hour embargo. You're not allowed to post anything you streamed on Twitch for 24 hours or 48 hours, whatever it was. To any other platform, you couldn't post it for a day, which is why I was doing that. But they kind of got rid of that. And what had happened is I'd stream for 2 hours, and then I'd have 2 hours of video, and I just had to, cut it up. But you cut it up into hours, then that has to encode, and then you have to upload it and make the thumbnails and the descriptions and blah, 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 blah. So that's not an issue doing all of that, but it did make for some long days and some long nights. So when the option kind of re-rose to start streaming on both, I thought, well, let's try it. So that's where the Zelda 2 stuff came from. Not Zelda 2. Link's Awakening. New Awakening. Link's Awakening, New Awakening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a ROM hack of Link's Awakening. That's what it is. So from now on Mondays, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, streaming on both Twitch and YouTube, whichever one you prefer. Join, of course. Would love to have you. Sorry, I'm actually just working on it now. One downside I didn't realize that YouTube did when you stream on YouTube is that I can't do any of the tags or anything for an hour. Or an hour, for like a day. What's all this new stuff? Automatic chapters, featured places, automatic concepts. The hell does that mean? Help viewers learn more about unfamiliar terms without leaving the video. Concepts mentioned in your video may automatically appear in the description. No, that's stupid. Don't do that. Yeah, so that's kind of the plan there. Let's see. We talked about schedule, podcast, subs, sub rewards, current stuff, previous stuff. Yeah, I think we got everything. I'm going to get this wrapped up and go to work. Oh, boy. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I do appreciate it. Thank you all for checking out the stream, checking out all the videos, and checking out the website if you take the time to do that. I do appreciate that. And let me know what you think, because I don't want to put all the time and effort and energy into moving all of that and setting it all up if no one's going to use it. But if a couple people are going to do it, then I'll do it. So let me know. Thank you again. I know I say it a lot, but you guys can watch anything you want, anytime, and any place, and that you choose to spend some time with me is greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot. Take care.